Night after night for up to 7 days.
Should be on.
Into your laundry.
Oh, I have to take tests when they tell me to.
They said my degree would cost a fortune, but I have to listen to them because I have a university.
20 seconds later, I'll see it. There it comes.
Yeah, something like that. It ain't showed up on my phone either.
There it is.
University of You.
I just come on.
Popped in.
Yeah.
Where's Pepper?
Hi, Pepper.
Hey, Pep.
Ah, Pepper. Looks like a dancing girl. With James on her gun smoke. You're like one of those dancing girls in like Gunsmoke.
Yeah, Miss Kitty, right? Miss Kitty.
Yeah, Miss Kitty. Yeah, there you go.
Well, you're the fanciest saloon whore in this place.
Well, thank you very much.
$50 for a poke. Poke? How about a poke? How about a poke? Poke, poke? Pokey, poke, poke?
Happy place until you come back to bad odors. Use Febreze plug-in. With a microchip that
I don't know if I want to do that.
odors and provides freshness for up to 50 days.
Well, there's why not. She's logged in.
They're having a party over there. Apparently, and Dora's birthday.
Cool decorations.
Real life birthday.
And the Grinch.
It's all America. Veterans Day and stuff. That's pretty cool.
You're making coffee. Yeah.
Hi, Happy, Haley,
Hello.
Angel, Sonia. Okay.
Hey, we have this.
I ran through a plate glass window and you piano. How was that lucky? You could have bled to death. You could have vomited on my
Hold over here.
Oops, hi, Jim.
Why you're lucky.
Hi.
Jimbo's here too.
Hey, Jim.
I'm not in your house.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Wake up call. Good, good. What news? Bad news. I've been telling you. You're right. I was blind. It's hard to see the truth when you're wearing Japanese rain goggles. I googled the goggles. What are you doing here?
Alright, we'll wait a few more minutes.
Are you alright?
Okie dokie.
At least a few more. Probably more like 6. Because that's like the standard. I don't know why, but it is.
Go ahead.
Standard fare. Savoir faire. Savoir faire is everywhere.
Hey, Morgan.
Oh, there's Morgan.
Hi, Morgan.
Hi, Morgan.
Hi, Porcelana.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, Porcelana
Hey,
too. Hey,
Porcelana.
Everybody's here. Hiya, sweetie.
Hi,
It's good to
Annie.
see you.
Me too. Let's see. Hi, Pepper. Hi, Angel. Haley. Happy. Sonia. Hello, my booty girl. What are you doing?
Hello.
Hi, Morgan. Hi, brother. Oh, Morgan looks beautiful.
No, Porcelana, you guys spank Sonia.
Oh, I got a spanker? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yes.
Oh,
Wiggle butt.
you spank Sonia and say boobs? Or is it boobies? It's not working.
I spanked her butt and it wiggled up and down.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm the only one wearing it. Everybody else should wear that too. Let's see.
I don't think I have one.
Dun, 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 dun.
You're not supposed to have one. You're supposed to have 2.
And then there's that.
What if I have to take it off to share it? Think so.
I don't know. That part, I don't know.
Is it shareable?
I don't know how to share it. Don't have a share button.
This might not be transferable.
You'd have to copy it.
Well, somebody
and
gave
then-
it to me.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
there is
you
a share
copied it.
button, but it's gray. I wonder why.
You probably
You
have to
can't
take it
do-
off, copy it, and then share it. Or drop it
Maybe.
on somebody.
Here,
Yeah,
I
or
got
drop
the
it.
original.
There you go.
I saw it. Find the original. That's all on the
Just
stream.
drop it into the people
That's
behind
all
your
right.
window. See?
All
Happy
on the
just gave you
stream.
that.
So if somebody
Instruction.
says I didn't give it to you, bullshit. Just send it to everybody.
Yay! I got it.
I got it.
2 copies of it.
Oh, it's called surprise. Okay. Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Okay, now we all have to wear it. At the same
I'm wearing
time.
it.
Let me get it. Like so pretty.
Yeah, people on YouTube can see how we work the inventory.
Right? Let's see.
Right. Yeah, that's a good instructional thing. So now, hello, Rational.
Right, where?
Hi, Magna.
Right, who? Where? Hey, here we go.
7. Oh, 7,800 days tomorrow. Oh, crap. 21 years.
Oops.
Jeez Louise, and still rocking. Oh, she's a Mad P too. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
A Mad P builder or just part of the group?
Mad P, gotcha.
Oh.
That's Magna, I think.
I'm not sure if I'm in that group or not. I think I might have been at one time.
I know Porcelana's big on Mad P's. I did mine worked. Porcelana's worked. I didn't see Nick's work. He didn't put it back on yet.
But they took it back
Oh,
off.
you're right, I didn't. Hold on. Let me see. Do outfit. Just reattach my clothes.
Oh, Magna doesn't have a mic on.
Like whenever I meet famous people. Hey, what's up? I'm Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? I do.
Alright, should be on there now. Let's try
Okay.
it. There you go.
There we go. Now everybody's got it. Ooh, baby. And that's all on the stream, too. That's hilarious. Good job, Nick.
You're autographing your photos.
Somebody gave me that years ago. And I put it on and it's just been on ever since.
Sleeping with the angels, Sherman and Hensley. See you into the sunshine, get over.
Hey, anyway.
You say goodnight to my favorite, the celebrity, James.
Alright, 6 minutes after.
Who's stealing my James?
All right.
Typically the universal something or another. For the people who do time in 6-minute intervals. It means we're a minute.
That's tenths of an hour.
Yeah, I think the Egyptians did that.
Yeah.
Weird.
We do that in the law office, billing us over tenths of an hour.
Hello, people coming
Oh,
in.
that, yeah, 6 minutes is a tenth. That's what it was.
That's correct.
I remember that now.
Hi, everybody.
I don't know why. Somewhere along my life, I found that little piece of information on.
Yeah. And it stuck with you all this time.
You use it
No
all the time
apparent
for
reason
payroll.
at all.
You use it all the time for payroll, too.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all. Minnie,
That's good.
hold on. I can't do a joke yet. Got to welcome y'all. Alright, everybody. Welcome to Hooligans Underground. And welcome to the standing room.
Woo!
But the only requirement is to laugh. Gotta laugh. If you want to
Even
tell
if it ain't
jokes, that's
funny,
good
you
too.
gotta laugh.
That's cool, Angel.
Well, I don't have money. I spent it all on
laugh, tell jokes, all them things. Alright, I got a classic one right here.
Classic.
Classic. And it's good for the weather. Nice and cold. Literally. With my temperature disappeared off my computer. Oh well. Alright, Boudreaux went to see Dr. Hebert. He says, Doc, I'm worried about Marie. I think she's deaf. Every time I tell her something, I got to repeat myself 4, 3, sometimes 5 times. Doctor says, well, Boudreaux, we could check it out pretty easy. There's a way to gauge it. And she won't even know you're doing it. When you get home, stand about 20 feet, maybe 15, behind her, and ask her a question. If she don't answer, it's because she didn't hear you. She ain't ignoring you. She just didn't hear you. So Boudreaux, he did the very exact thing. He went home, walked into the kitchen, about 15 feet away, and he says, I lost one. He says, Marie, what's for dinner tonight? Now, y'all, I skipped about 3 sentences. They didn't add nothing to the story. She didn't reply. Nothing. Total silence. He moved about 5 feet closer, and he tried it again. He says, Marie, what's for dinner, baby? Nothing. Still no answer. It's almost like she didn't even hear him. 5 more feet closer. Same thing. He asked her what's for dinner. She didn't even respond. Nothing. Now, next thing you know, he's standing right behind her. He's practically breathing down her neck. And he asks her again. He says, Marie, what you cooking for dinner? Well, Marie turned around real quick, holding the spatula in her hand, waving it around. He said, for the 4th goddamn time, chicken gumbo. Gumbo, y'all. It's gumbo season.
He's the one you can't hear. He's the one you can't hear.
That kind of shit happens in my house all the time.
I told you, but listen.
She yells at me, says, you ignoring me. I said, you're mumbling. Quit mumbling. Well, she says I ain't mumbling. She ain't mumbling. I'm just a deaf son of a bitch. I said, well, how come I heard you when you said that? Heard that damn well. Pretty good. Alright. One more. 87-year-old Boudreaux. He went to the doctor. And he had a problem that he had to talk to the doctor about. He said, Doc, you got to help me. Every time I make love to Marie, I get weak in the knees. My eyesight gets blurry. I can hardly keep my breath. The hell is wrong with me, Doc? Now, doctor, I think it was Dr. Hebert. He says, well, Mr. Boudreaux, you're old. These things happen. You got to realize that you're getting on pretty far along in your years. And this is perfectly natural for an 87-year-old man. He says, so tell me, when did you notice these symptoms? Boudreaux, he thinks for a minute, then he replies. He says, well, it was about 3 times last night and twice this morning. I'm not sure I get that joke, y'all. He's a dirty old man.
Yeah, man. You did it 3 times last night and 2 this morning.
He ain't got no blood left in his head. That's why he's dizzy.
That's right. It all went south.
Gravity's a bitch. Alright, I'm trying to find one that I ain't paid in quite a while. I mean, well, paid.
Oh,
I pulled out one and a big word on the top says paid. On
Oh, nice.
one hot July day, Boudreaux saw a commercial on the TV. It was a commercial for Cajun Home Improvements. And it was advertising energy saving storm windows. The latest and the greatest. Now, after talking it over with Marie, they decided that it would be a very good idea to have new windows installed in their home down there in, down on the bayou. So they did. And the following December, on a very cold day, a policeman come knocking on Boudreaux's front door. Boudreaux opened the door, policeman slapped handcuffs on him, threw him in the car, brought him down to the courthouse, threw him in jail.
No! Dang.
A couple of days later, Boudreaux, he appears before the court, before the judge, Judge Thibodeau.
Huh.
Now, Judge Thibodeau looks across the courtroom over at Boudreaux and he asks him if he knows why he's in court today. And Boudreaux responds that he has no friggin' idea. I don't know. Got no idea, Chef. Well, Judge Thibodeau tells Boudreaux it's because he ain't sent no money to Cajun Home Improvements for them new windows. Well, Boudreaux, he said, well, Judge, the reason I ain't sent them no money is when I bought them windows, they told me very clearly that they would pay for themselves in 6 months.
Silly.
Well, that's true. You take the literal words.
Yeah, I mean, the hell of a salesman. They do that, though. They lie.
I do.
Alright, I'm gonna do one more. So somebody out there better be getting ready to come up here and tell some jokes.
Yeah.
Alright. No matter who.
Yeah.
Alright, quick one. Young Boudreaux was driving around downtown New Orleans. And he was breaking a sweat because he had a very important meeting to go to. But of course, downtown New Orleans, he couldn't find no parking spot. He looked up to heaven. He said, Lord, please take pity on me. If you could find me a parking spot, I promise to go to church every Sunday. And I'll stop betting on the LSU games. And I'll stop drinking. I even stop chasing the women.
Oh, boy.
Guaranteed.
Oh, dear.
Well, guess what, y'all? Right then, a car happened to pull out right in front of him. Big, beautiful parking spot right there.
Wow.
Boudreaux couldn't believe it. He looks up at the heavens again. He says, never mind, I found one. Alright, open mic time, y'all. We got a joke to tell us.
Come on,
I don't know
y'all.
which way to go, left or right.
Come on.
You're going
Okay.
right.
I guess I'll go then.
Alright.
Come on.
Alright,
Thank
let's
you.
welcome a Wildcat.
Yay!
I just got a mouthful of walnut. Dang it. You could have delayed it a few more seconds there, Nick.
Oh, I'm
Walnut.
sorry. Well, I mean, gotta be
Walnut.
careful with nuts in your mouth. You know.
I know, right? The hardest part is not biting down.
Yeah, don't bite. Someone might not appreciate that.
No, they probably wouldn't. But if you want a big howl, then you know what to do. But yeah, hey everybody, welcome to winter. I think for most of us, winter came hard already. And thank you for watching out there in YouTube land. So, oh, snowing already. Look at that. We're only not even mid-November. We already got snowing.
Crazy.
Yeah, it got cold quick. Unusually early this year. So anyway, stay warm, y'all. Stay warm. All right, let's do some dumbass lame jokes. Okay. So, I went into the store the other day, and the clown held the door open for me.
Oh.
Man, wasn't that a nice gesture?
That was good.
Oh, that's sick.
They say that no two people can see color the same way. So,
Wow.
yeah, that's right. So really, color is just a pigment of your imagination. Oh my God, this is all over the news. Did you hear about the guy who pickpocketed a dwarf?
Oh.
How can anybody stoop so low?
Yeah. That's a good.
I might have to cut these back early before I get to the bad ones. Okay, that'll make sense to me. Why don't? Okay, let's see who's a chemist around here. Why don't chemists like puns?
Why?
Because all the best ones are gone. See,
That was good.
you gotta know what argon is, right?
That's a noble
How
guess.
can you tell when a clock is hungry?
How?
It goes back 4 seconds.
That's good.
That's cute.
Right. So if you see a clock going backwards, you know it's
Oh my
hungry.
God. Okay.
I think this. Okay. What did the buffalo say to his son who was leaving for college?
What?
He said, "Bye, son."
That's stupid.
Yeah. I see. This is like a chat lag in SL. The punchline comes, and then just a couple of second or two later, there comes a laugh. So it takes a while for these to get through, I guess. Like SL.
Jokes, it takes a couple days.
And for some of us, just went straight over our head, didn't even know anything was out there. Let's see what this one turns out to be. I think I've heard this punchline before. I thought it was funny. Okay, researchers for the Massachusetts Turnpike Authority found over 200 dead crows near Greater Boston recently, and there was concern that they may have died from avian flu. So a bird pathologist examined the remains of all the crows, and to everyone's relief, confirmed the problem was not avian flu. Oh, thank God for that. The cause of death appeared to be vehicular impacts. However, during the detailed analysis, it was noted that varying colors of paints appeared on the bird's beaks and claws.
Uh-oh.
This sounds like a news story, doesn't it? By analyzing these paint residues, it was determined that 98% of the crows had been killed by impact with trucks, while only 2% were killed with an impact with a car. Wow, so watch out for them crows there, Nick.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, MTA, Massachusetts Turnpike Authority, then hired an ornithological behaviorist. Whatever that, ornithological, I guess that's a bird behaviorist. Could have just said avian behaviorist, but, why say that when you can make words that nobody can
Ornithological
pronounce?
is so much better.
Ornithological. That's how it's spelled here, unless the R and the N are ornithological. Oh, that is an R, isn't it? Boy.
Well, we certainly appreciate you bringing down the intellect level a little bit.
Yeah, that's
Really,
funny.
these letters run together, so, man, RN together looks like an M. So ornithological behaviorist, still could have just said avian. MTA hired an ornithological behaviorist. Thanks, Jim. But I'm not going to give you 100 lindens. To determine if there was a cause for the disproportionate percentages of truck kills versus car kills of these crows.
Ah.
He very quickly concluded the cause. When crows eat roadkill, they always have a lookout crow in a nearby town to warn of impending danger. Smart group of crows they are. They discovered that while all the lookout crows could shout caw, not a single one could shout truck.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
That's cute.
All of that.
Right? That's exactly like they say up there.
That was a wrong way to go for nothing.
I thought it might be, but could be worse. Okay, so my friend just installed the Ethernet in his home on Sunday in Sydney. Okay, yeah, we know some people down there in Australia. So just installed Ethernet in his house, right? Boy, I can't wait to visit the land down under. Look at that fast, land down under, right? Okay.
Land, that local area network.
Now, yes.
I
You
get
say
it.
it fast. Yeah, okay.
And
Right.
and
Oh, they'll give me one of them Vegemite sandwiches.
ew. I bought some of that stuff. It's weird.
I bet.
Yeah, does not sound appetizing to me at all.
Just put some butter on the bread. That's what I saw the other day. Butter on the bread with a teeny bit of Vegemite on top of it.
Fermented
Hold on on your
beer
bread.
yeast.
And no,
That's a good deal.
no,
No,
and no, you Australians out there, we're not making fun of you. We just
No.
don't.
Yeah, we are.
Hey, gotta take a joke. Anyway, did you hear about the guy who jumped? You gotta know some geography here. Did you hear about the guy who jumped off of Paris Bridge? Yeah.
No, tell us.
He was insane. River Zane,
Insane, get it?
Yeah. Okay, let's see. What do you call a book on voyeurism? Everybody knows what voyeurism is, right? What do you call a book on voyeurism? Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
voyeurism.com. It's called a peeping Tom. Oh, yes, see?
Home. Home.
Tome?
Yes. Tomes or books. Anyway. See, I told you it started out well, then it just kind of leaves you hanging for the rest of it.
It's so good, Dallas.
They went downhill.
Yes, it did. And I don't even get the rest of these. My favorite dishes, I'm going to stop somewhere. My favorite dishes are all cooked with petroleum byproducts, which, if you buy processed food, they truly are. So, I guess you could say I have refined taste. Okay. All right, we'll stop it there. Then if we need more, I can come back later if we need to. All right, thank y'all for laughing.
Good job!
Okay, y'all.
Yay!
Thank you so much.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
All I did was create things.
That's one horny stool. Okay.
On horny stool.
Always pulling me in for an embrace.
Ah.
It's assaulting me. At you. Alright, Thibodeau, he got home from work early one day, and when he walked into the bedroom, he found Clotilde, puffing, panting. She was as red as a beet.
Ooh.
It's almost as red as a tomato.
Right.
Thibodeau gets all scared. Oh my God, Clotilde, you look like you're having a heart attack. Let me go call the doctor. Now he runs to the phone. He passes his kids in the hallway. They was both crying, screaming. He asks them what's wrong. Kids say there's a naked man in the bedroom closet.
Oh.
Uh-oh. It's a Thibodeau. He runs to the closet, jerks open the door. Sure enough, there's Boudreaux. Naked. Thibodeau. He's pretty mad. He says, "Damn it, Boudreaux. Clotilde over here having a heart attack, and you in here scaring the hell out of my kids. What the hell's wrong with you, boy?" Coolio.
What a dumbass!
Alright, y'all, I'm gonna skip a couple chapters. And just go eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a joke.
Not a
Let
toe.
it go. I made that up, y'all.
Good job.
Alright, Boudreaux. No, I told y'all this one. I can't do that one. That was too fresh.
Huh.
Too fresh. Y'all remember the one about the streetcar conductor?
And Desire. Oh, no, Conductor.
I don't.
No, we don't. Sure. No, of course not.
Perfect. Alright, y'all. Ever since Boudreaux was a young boy, he wanted to grow up and be a streetcar conductor.
Oh.
He applied for the job, and lo and behold, he got the job.
Whoa, look at
Now,
that.
Boudreaux was the friendliest streetcar conductor that the city of New Orleans has ever had. Not only did he never complain about his job, but he also greeted everyone who boarded his streetcar and treated them like family,
Aw.
like a customer. Now, everything in his life was perfect until one day
Uh-oh.
he decided to operate the streetcar after having a few drinks.
Uh-oh.
And we all know how Boudreaux is with a few drinks. He was shit-faced.
Only too well. Yes.
Yep. And in his drunken state, he crashed that streetcar and he killed everybody on board.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Then he went to court. And Boudreaux was sentenced to death.
Oh.
Jail. 'Cause we got plenty of electricity down here. We ain't afraid to use it. When the day came for his execution, a guard visited Boudreaux in his cell and asked him what he wanted for his final meal. And Boudreaux replied pretty quickly, "I want a rotten tomato and a raw fish."
Ooh.
Yummy, huh?
That.
Yuck.
After he finished his meal, he headed into the execution room, sat down in the electric chair, and the warden gave the order to pull the switch, and the room went dark. Y'all wondering what happens next, huh?
We're waiting on Pins and Needles on the edge of our seat.
Yes. Biting my nails.
After the switch was thrown, back it came as a surprise that Boudreaux was in fact still alive.
Ooh.
Oh, Boudreaux.
Now, having no idea what else to do, the warden let Boudreaux out of jail, but banned him from ever operating a streetcar again. in New Orleans.
I imagine so, yes.
Now, since streetcars was Boudreaux's life, he decided he gonna move to Japan because they got streetcars,
Hmm.
fancy streetcars,
Oh.
fast streetcars.
Rated.
Well, in Japan, he got a job as a conductor because obviously they didn't do a background check. But as before, everything was going good until he decided to have a few drinks.
Ruh-roh.
Think he
Haven't
might have been
learned.
hitting that sake.
Yeah. Oh, that'll knock you on your ass.
He figured he could drink and drive.
Oh.
You know, I mean, what you gonna do? It's on rails. Forward,
Right.
reverse.
Last
I mean,
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, to no surprise, Boudreaux crashes that particular streetcar, and again, he killed everybody on board.
Except himself.
Except
I
himself.
mean, he's consistent.
Yeah. Right.
And again, once again, Boudreaux finds himself in a courtroom in front of the judge. I mean, yeah, in front of the judge, sentenced him to death. So here he is in the execution chamber, getting his last meal, a rotten tomato and a raw fish.
Yes.
Look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After that meal was eaten, Boudreaux was led to his chair, and once again, y'all, he survived the electricity.
Wow. Dang.
Now, because he didn't die, and it was Japan, and they got a law that says, if you can't kill a motherfucker, you gotta let him free. But they banned him from ever driving a streetcar in Japan again,
I think
ever.
ever.
So now Boudreaux thinks to himself. He says, well, I think San Francisco is calling my name. So he moved across the country, across the world. And as you can guess, he ended up in the very same situation and ordered the very same meal, a rotten tomato and a raw fish.
Ugh.
Well, the warden from San Francisco, he done heard about the story about Boudreaux. He knew all about them previous death sentences.
Oh. He did a background check.
So, before the execution, he sent a letter to the mayor asking for them to reroute all of the city's electricity straight to the jail. Everything.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Black out the whole damn city. God damn it, we're gonna kill Boudreaux.
That for one Cajun son of a bitch.
The mayor approved, and it was confident with this newfound power. The warden smiled, gave the order, pulled a switch. The lights in the room burst from the powerful overload. The smells of something burning overwhelmed the air.
Oof.
After a minute or so, the warden ordered the guard to shut off the chair. And then the smoke cleared. And guess what? Guess what was smiling back?
Boudreaux. Boudreaux.
Smiling back at the warden. Victorious.
Yes.
Distraught with emotions, the warden told Boudreaux to get the hell out of his sights. So Boudreaux, he's tired of going to jail. Finally, he decided that maybe, just maybe, he should not be a streetcar conductor after all.
Yeah, I think.
He only killed like, 60 people? So Boudreaux traveled back to New Orleans and met his friend Thibodeau down at the Bayou Bar. Thibodeau, after a few minutes of small talk, he tells Boudreaux, he says, everybody done heard about the electric chair incidents. I gotta know, how was you able to survive all them volts of electricity through your body? Boudreaux looks at Thibodeau and he says, I don't know, Chef. I guess I was just a bad conductor. I think it has something to do with them rotten tomatoes and raw fish.
Just a bad conductor.
I can sort it.
That was a long one. I gotta catch my breath. Anybody got a joke there? Anybody ready to come up?
I got some jokes if you're ready.
You got
Oh,
jokes?
that's him.
I think that's a good time right now. Come on up, Chef. Alright, everybody. Jim. Big Jim.
Woohoo!
So,
Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see. Oh, I had them up here and I don't. Okay. In her beloved annual tradition, Mariah Carey has once again declared that the Christmas season has begun right on Halloween night. So how much money exactly does Mariah Carey make every Christmas? More than you could ever know.
Ah, millions.
Is that one of her songs? It's one of her songs? I didn't get the joke. That's the
I
title.
don't know her songs. I don't want to know
I'm
her.
sorry.
I need to learn that song so I can sing it and everybody will recognize it.
Yeah,
I
that's
just read
really
that. I just read that Mariah Carey had been selected to play with Johnny Cash on his Resurrection tour. No opening act. It's only Cash and Carey.
Ashton Carey for his erection tour. Yes.
Resurrection. What concert costs 45 cents? When I was young, concerts were 45 cents. Not anymore, though. Unless you're going to see 50 Cent featuring Nickelback.
That's good.
45 cents, bro. You must be like 300 years old, bro.
No shit. Ooh, I don't know that much.
Sure does look like it. 50 Cent with Nickelback. That's good. I like that.
I was reading the day that during COVID there was mandatory temporary temperature checks for attending the Foreigner reunion concert. If you're hot-blooded, they'll check it and see. You got a fever of 103.
Let's hope. But that might be because you're urgent virgin.
What's 500 feet wide and has no pubic hair?
What?
Front row of Justin Bieber concert.
That was funny.
I'll just say your mama.
Said my mom was too.
Funnier.
I was 5 feet wide. That's what you're saying? My mom was 500 feet wide? When did you meet my mom?
Oh,
It's 500 feet wide. When didn't I meet her?
Damn.
Better across the whole world. My daughter, she would eat lunch with back when she was in middle school, and they always had chicken sandwiches every day. One day, my daughter had a peanut butter jelly sandwich, and her friend asked her why. She said, well, I started growing feathers in my panties. Where her little friend was a boy, asked to see, and she showed him. Well, the next day, her friend had a PBJ as well, and she said, what's up with the PBJ? He said, well, I'm growing feathers too, and he showed her, and she said, oh, no, it's too late for you. You've already got the neck and the gizzards.
Cute.
The gizzard.
500 feet wide. Wasn't that the length of the Death Star
God, here we
run?
go.
The trench run on the Death Star? That
The what
was
on
like
this?
inseminating you instead of blowing up the Death Star, right? Just
Bumps.
use the Force, Jim's dad.
I went to the doctor and the reception asked what I came in for. I said, well, there's something wrong with my dick. She told me I can't say things like that in a crowded waiting room, so next time she said, say something's wrong with your ear and then discuss the details privately with your doctor. So I walked out, came back to the desk and said, okay, what brought you in today? And I said, there's something wrong with my ear. She asked me, what's wrong with your ear? I said, I can't piss out of it.
They didn't think that one all the way through.
That's a good one.
I stopped calling the bathroom John. I call it Jim now. It just feels better saying, I went to the gym this morning.
Oh, yeah.
When I was a kid, naps were punishment. Now they are rewards. If God wanted me to touch my toes, he would have moved them closer to my knees.
Right? Like, oh
These
my
days
God.
I talk to myself. I'm the only one who really understands me.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Mm-hmm. An elderly
What up on me? I
couple.
can't even understand myself, bro.
Yeah, you don't understand half the jokes you tell either.
That whole intellect level thing.
An elderly couple was sitting in their favorite diner when the husband leaned over and said, "Do you remember the first time we kissed behind the old vintage village tavern about 50 years ago?" His wife smiled. "Of course I do. You leaned me up against the back fence. We were young and wild and romantic." He chuckled and said, "How about we take a walk down there and relive the memory for old time's sake?" And she laughed. "Oh, you old rascal. You're crazy, but why not?" Well, nearby a police officer was overhearing the conversation. He thought, "I gotta see this." So he, out of curiosity, followed him. The couple shuffled down the street, holding hands, using their walking sticks, and when they reached the back of the tavern, they leaned gently against the same old fence. The officer watched as suddenly the two of them started jumping and jerking and yelling at the top of their lungs. He couldn't believe his eyes. They were moving like teenagers again. Finally, both of them collapsed on the ground, gasping for air. After a few minutes, they slowly stood up and brushed off their clothes. The officer, wide-eyed and impressed, he came forward and he said, "Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice that was something. You two must really know how to keep the spark alive after all these years." The old man said, "Spark is right. 50 years ago, that was not an electric fence."
That's good.
Thank you very much. Those are my jokes.
All right, big hand for Jim, y'all.
Oh, Jimbo! That was good, man.
Jim.
Woo, Jimbo!
Good job.
Thank you, thank you.
Very good. I like that.
Thanks, sir.
Good ending.
They're good. They're good. All right.
Bam, bam. Boudreaux and Thibodeau were talking the other day. Thibodeau told Boudreaux that he had asked Clotilde the night before for sex. But he wanted to try it in a different way.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he told her he wanted to try it doggy style.
Uh-oh.
Boudreaux laughed. He said, "Yeah, that sounds like fun. How'd it go?" Thibodeau replied, he says, "Well, to be honest, it's quite disappointing. Wasn't really all that much. I sat up and begged, and Clotilde rolled over and played dead." Man should never beg. Alright, years ago, y'all, when Boudreaux was in college, actually he was a freshman, and being fresh off the farm and a rather healthy young man, he figured he'd try out for the football team. Coach asked him, he says, "Can you tackle?" "Watch this," said Boudreaux, and he proceeded to run smack into a telephone pole, shattered it into a gazillion splinters.
Dang.
"Wow," says the coach, "I'm very impressed. But can you run?" "Sure can. Watch this, yeah." Boudreaux, he was off like a shot, and in just over 9 seconds, he had run a 100-yard dash
Ooh.
in a big circle, I guess.
Wow.
100-yard dash, that's pretty far. "Great,"
Nice.
says the coach. "But can you pass a football?"
Hmm.
Now Boudreaux, he rolled his eyeballs at that. He hesitated for a second. He said, "Coach, if I could swallow it, I could pass it." I can tell some of y'all are thinking about that one. And And for some reason, the very next joke is titled, Boudreaux is dying. I wonder why. But I ain't gonna read that one. I ain't gonna do it at all.
Ah.
Come on. Y'all know how many times Boudreaux done died? It's getting old.
Boudreaux's dying.
What a kill joke.
How many lives he has left?
I think he's got a mortgage out now. He owes some back.
Did y'all hear the news today? I heard him talk something about a 50-year mortgage.
Oh yeah, they're starting to do that now.
Shit.
They can raise the prices again, so they keep the prices high.
No, it's something like it would make the notes so low that almost anybody could own a house, which is fine. But 50 years?
That's not what's going to happen. That means the same thing happened when they did auto loans from 4 years to 5 years. Now they're 7, 8 years. The more they string it out, and the payments go lower, then they raise the price because they're not.
I mean, if I did that,
50 years?
I guess I would refinance it anyway. I mean, 50 years. Come on. We know I ain't even gonna be alive in 50. You'd have to buy the house when you was like 20 years old.
Well, nobody pays a mortgage for 30 years either.
Well,
No,
not as many do, and they're banking on that too. But there are people who do. They're well, not anymore, but back in 30 years ago, 30, 40, 50 years ago, people did buy their house then, and they've kept it ever since. I've done a lot of closings from those.
None of that shit was funny.
No.
So I don't know why I brought it up. Alright, Boudreaux, he stayed out partying all night last Friday night.
Uh-oh.
And he just knew that Marie, she was going to be pretty mad. So he decided to bring her a present. He stopped at one of those ladies' specialty shops and asked the clerk for something nice and sexy to bring home to his wife. So the young lady, she comes out with a flesh-colored, see-through nightie.
Ooh.
And she told him that the ladies really love these. So Boudreaux bought it. He said, wrap it up.
You had her model it.
No, he didn't do that. He should have. I could edit this vote. I mean, this joke.
Yeah.
That'd just fuck it up, though, y'all.
It would.
It would. All right, Boudreaux said, wrap it up. I want it. And he got it. And he went home with it. And sure enough, Marie was really pissed. She was fuming. Boudreaux said, Chef, I spent all night looking for a present just for you. And here it is. And he handed her the package. He said, go try that on. And he gave her a little wink. Marie goes into the bedroom and opened the box. Now, she's so happy that Boudreaux bought her such a nice gift. She decided to forgive him. And looking at the nightie, she figures, well, if Boudreaux bought her something so sexy, he must be like, in the mood, right? That's in quotations, y'all. In the mood. I'm assuming y'all know what that means.
Yes.
So she decided to forego the nightie. And she just pranced her little self right out there naked as can be. Standing in the doorway in her sexiest pose. She says, Boudreaux, what you think? Now Boudreaux, he turns, he looks at her. He says, damn it, you would think that as much as I paid for that nightie, they could have at least ironed that son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Divorce.
It's all in the presentation, y'all. No, I kind of like wrinkles. like attraction.
Yeah. Or falls,
So he'll slide off.
Falls are good. In the right place.
Now that was funny.
All right. So we got a few minutes left, y'all. It ain't over yet. So anybody else want to come up here and tell a joke or two before the end? Or I can continue. I can
Come on,
find
y'all.
another one.
Jim, you want to tell some more?
But we know this ain't the Nick show.
Well,
This is the you show.
Jim's got off his chair. I've got more. Oh, Jim's coming.
Jim's coming. Let me get out the way.
Yeah.
Don't sound good. Big
Don't
Jim.
slip.
I don't have any
Let's
jokes. but-
re-welcome Jim.
All right, Jim out.
More applause than the last time, bro.
Make us laugh, you
Put your
bastard.
name in the credits twice.
Or make it twice as big.
I don't have any jokes, but I'm using AI to ask about a joke. And why did the broom get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? It swept the charts and had a clean record.
Oh, well,
That's a surprise.
Why did
that was an AI joke, huh?
Yeah. Why did the kazoo get rejected from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Because it only played one note, and that note was meh.
That's totally true.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame just inducted a tambourine. It shook things up, but critics say it still rides the coattails of the triangle.
Ah! Hey, Mr. Tambourine.
Oh, somebody else wants to come up on stage and play some music?
No, that was my phone. Sorry.
Oh.
Another scam call. It's just a scam call. Good.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is actually run by Literal Rocks. Granite handles the contracts, limestone books the gigs, and shale is in charge of the wardrobe malfunctions.
Yeah, that's good.
Hall of Fame now includes air guitarists. Their acceptance speech was silent, but their imaginary solos brought the crowd to tears. They inducted a Wheel of Cheddar. It turns out it co-wrote 3 Bon Jovi hits and once crowd surfed at Lollapalooza. All right, thank you very
That's what
much.
they do. All right, Jim out.
All right, Jim. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you.
That
Stealing jokes from real people, not AI.
perfect amount of time to spend on that. So I only had to tell one more joke. And let's see, we got 5 minutes. It took me 2 minutes to figure out which one I want to tell y'all.
Just drop them on the floor and pick one
I
up.
think it might be this one.
Okay.
Because, Medicaid has been in the news a lot lately. The cuts and all that shit. Old man Boudreaux, 87 years old. And his girlfriend, she's also 87 years old.
Oh.
They went to the doctor's office recently, and the doctor asked what he could do for him. Boudreaux said, well, could you watch us make love?
Oh.
Well, the doctor examined both of them, and he said, well, go for it. What the hell? Why not? So they made love for a while, and the doctor re-examined them after and told them that they could see, nothing wrong. They're still perfectly healthy. They paid the doctor for the office visit, and then they left. And they came back next week. Same thing. Doctor, I want you to watch us make love.
Wow.
And he did. And he examined him after. Says, still, look, man, you good. No problems. Perfectly healthy. Nobody died.
That's a good start.
Yeah. This went on for several weeks. A couple of times each week. They would come in, be examined, have sex, pay for the doctor's visit, and leave.
Wow, twice a week. Dang.
Yeah. 87 years old.
And 87, boy.
After a couple of months, the doctor, he said, look, I ain't got no problem with taking your money, but just what is it you trying to find out? I don't see any problems before or after your encounter. Your sex life, you know, other than the fact that you're 87 years old and don't have the energy of a younger couple, y'all good. What exactly you want to know? Well, Boudreaux says, well, Doc, it's like this. We're not trying to find out anything. We can't go to my house to have sex because my wife is there. And we can't go to her house to have sex because her husband is there. If we go to the Holiday Inn, that's $70. If we go to the Hilton, it's $100. But we could do it here for $40. And
Okay.
I get 35 back from Medicaid.
Hey,
win-win.
that's a fast bastard, but you got a good point.
2 more minutes on the clock, y'all. 2 more minutes on the clock.
More minutes.
Well,
Well, here's one of them.
bad jokes.
What was that, Jimbo?
Huh?
Did you say you still had some bad jokes?
I still
I
got
got
bad
some.
jokes.
Who's got bad jokes? Ain't nobody got no bad jokes. Ain't no such thing as a bad joke.
Bad jokes.
Bad
is one where
jokes
nobody
like
dies.
bad sex don't exist. I was thinking about that line from Richard Pryor. I ain't gonna say it here because it's Sonya. You probably know what he says. You remember that? What
I
Richard
don't.
Pryor says about bad
No.
pussy. You don't remember that?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you call yourself and know everything. I'm not even gonna say it.
I know it all.
Yeah.
No, I call myself a smartass.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Alright, that's it, y'all.
Oh, that's it. That's
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
That's it. I want to thank everybody for coming here tonight, telling us your jokes, listening to our jokes, laughing with us, joking with us, just spending your time with us. I want
Playing
to
with
thank you.
us. Thank you, Nick, for hosting. Thank you for having this show.
You're very welcome.
Alright, see
Thursday
you on
night,
Thursday.
huh?
I said see you Thursday.
Thursday night, we got
Looks like
a
circus.
circus. Yeah, circus set up down there.
The circus
So,
is back in town.
Come as a clown, or a happy little kid with a lollipop, or monkeys, or tigers,
Rabbit.
lions. I don't know.
Alright, you guys have a good one.
Good
night,
night,
y'all.
Sonia.
Here's
Hi, honey. As soon as the stream is done, then I'll say
Yeah, let me
something.
get the edit started right now.
All right.
Here they go. We can still talk while they're doing it, though. It's the magic
Yeah. Well,
of
I'm
modern technology.
You know something though? I'm not gonna be here Thursday. I'm gonna be
Oh.
out of town for a
Okay.
seminars and stuff.
That sounds like work.
It kinda is, but it's in St. Augustine, so
Oh,
I have a lot
nice.
of time to myself. Yeah. So that's why. That's why.
Thanks for coming to my concert Friday, by the way. I appreciate that.
Oh well, thanks for inviting